Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Minnesota Twins. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Mookie Betts. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go, and today's starter, Jordan Balazovic. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to get ahead of hitters and perhaps get some swings and misses, put himself in a position to bring that ERA down, because you know in the back of his mind, beyond the W, he wants to have a better earned run average.
Josh Lowe in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
First pitch, 7-11.
The pitch. Not even close there. And now 2-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jeffers makes the play, and there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball. The 0-2. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here's Mookie now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Fought off foul.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
Turns and fires to Betts. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
On the ground, right side to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Adolis Garcia steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
He struggled to make contact lately. Almost 2 strikeouts per game over his last 10.
Right through there for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
Way out front for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, batting over 300 so far this month.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Fires it to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here comes Chris Taylor. Center field. Arroyo on his horse. That'll drop in. Plays it on a hop. The run comes in to score from second. It's 3-zip.
Back-to-back singles. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Addison Barger getting ready to hit.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And the righty deals. That one fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fouled off. He was late. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across here in the second game of the series. In the dirt, now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. This to center field. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Twins coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Dustin May. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The pitch. Austin Hayes stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. May in his 7th season, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. And it's even up.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Righty delivers. Short hop liner, handled it short. Betts whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Matt Wallner.
Well, he's making a strong move, hitting exactly 400 over his last 10 games. But the key is he's been swinging the bat, he's been tracking the baseball, and having very quality at-bats at the plate. Batting average is spiking in the right direction, and you know what? His team's loving it right now.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. There's a strike, 95 of that one. May, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Foul ball there. One out, base is empty. Ball one there.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front
Batting
there.
third.
Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Muncy digs in. Save Executive with a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now a single to the outfield can push a run across.
At the belt and fires. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Trey Sweeney.
Trey Sweeney.
The wind of the pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first, but no chance to recover. He'll reach after the strikeout.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here's the 0-1. Out to center. Buxton moves under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Doubled in his first AB. Now fly ball to right center. Buxton sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So a man aboard, and now it's Mookie Betts. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Sweeney off of first with 2 away. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. His 18th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Jordan Balazovic done for the night, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Rock Stewart.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And takes low for ball 1. Two out, space is empty. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Love to
One
see
ball,
it.
two
Power
strikes.
versus power right there.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it's just foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much
Now
split
back.
the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Garcia.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Two runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Up and in,
No strike.
and it's 2-0. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 outs. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
No,
and that's ball
ball
4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into
batter,
scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Smith.
So 2 down. The batter now will be Will Smith. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That clips the zone. It's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
High chopper to third. Lewis zips it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run, and the lead is now 5-0. Back at Target
Leading
Field,
off
bottom
for
half
the
of inning
Twins,
number 2.
the
Ryan
catcher,
Jeffers at the plate.
Ryan Jeffers.
May back to work. And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a
0-1.
great feel for his breaking ball today.
And now it's even up. That's in there. That's down and in. The other way. Barker
Got it.
takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Matt
And now Matt Wallner. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Swings and misses. That's strike
0-1 for
one.
count.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
One down, base is empty. Stays alive.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Kicks and fires. Got him. Now 2 out.
Batting seventh. The
2
center
outs,
fielder.
base is empty.
Byron.
Next to hit, Byron Buxton. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That's in there. Strike 1. The Dodgers leading by 5, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Got it by him for the K. Down go the Twins in order. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. On to the 3rd inning. Here comes Chris Taylor.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
The pitch. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That
One
missed
ball,
by a lot.
2 strikes.
And a count 1-2.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a
Well,
lot
that's
of
off the plate.
confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Got him looking. And there's one away.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Addison Barger steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pitch is in there. 0-1. One down, base is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. And it gets by him. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
The batter, the third baseman, Trey Sweeney.
Now the third baseman, Trey Sweeney. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
0-2 now.
One
And
ball,
that skips
2
in the dirt.
strikes.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh Lowe.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now Josh Lowe. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. And now 2-2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Next pitch is downstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Tommy Edman at the plate, 1 for 2. That clips the corner. Man at second. And that one is lifted in the air. Wallner makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Twins nothing. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Twins, Carlos Correa.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Count's full.
May delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away on the strikeout.
Batting ninth.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Here comes a pitch. And that's down and away. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the last half of the third. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Fly ball center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's 2 away.
Austin Hayes.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Splits the plate, and that's strike one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope, that's inside.
Right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Mookie Betts. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The pitch. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Right-handed reliever clips the corner, and it's 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Tracks it down for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani now. He made an immediate impact when he joined the league back in 2018.
He sure did, Boog. Ohtani singled in his first at bat, won his first game on the mound, and then hit his first home run the next day. No adjustment period needed whatsoever.
And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And the righty deals. That one called a strike, and it's 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. That one ripped right center field. Buxton going back on this one. Just missed it. Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Garcia, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Righty to the plate. There's a strike at the knees. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And delivers outside. Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. The pitch. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one opts against the fence. And that's a 2-out double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Base knock center field. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Chris Taylor now. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The Dodgers up big in this one here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Righty delivers.
Ball 1.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bart in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. And it skips in the dirt. That missed inside, and it's a full count. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Twins nothing. Back in Minnesota, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Alex Kirilloff.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And the pitch. Clips the corner, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece and stays alive. And here it comes. And they'll do it again. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped on a line. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Lewis at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Barber toss to second, return throw to first, and that's 2.
Up next
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Max Muncy. His first at bat was a strikeout. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Twins with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
1 ball,
And that one moves
2
his
strikes.
feet. Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And that one almost hit him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Three-two. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. And there's ball four. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jeffers takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Muncy off of first with 2 away. And now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. And a good eye there.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1. In the air out to center. Edman in position. And that is that. One left for Minnesota. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Back at Target Field, ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Trey Sweeney. Stewart back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Curve hit right back to him. Throws to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th. Back to the top of the lineup. And next for LA, Josh Lowe.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Tommy.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Tommy Edman, 1 for 3. High fly ball out to center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Dinelson Lamet. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So digging in, Matt Wallner. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And downstairs. And that one pulled foul. The 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs.
good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here comes a 3-2. And down on strikes. And one away.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Way upstairs, 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Drew Smith getting ready to go. The wind and the pitch.
Ball upstairs.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Line drive caught.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 so far.
Correa.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They continue to trail 7-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Justin Topa.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Mookie now. He's already homered in this game. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Ohtani stands in now and watches strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a bouncer. Whips it to Kirilloff. 2 up, 2 down.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Adolis Garcia steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Ripped to short. Gathers and throws to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Offense held in check there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Twins nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom
off
of the sixth
for the
inning.
Twins,
And now for the Twins,
the
Christian
baseman,
Arroyo.
Christian Arroyo.
The right-hander back to work. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The 1-2. What a stop. The throw. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So the lineup flips over, and now the right fielder, Austin Hayes. First pitch misses. Kicks and deals. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So up next for Minnesota, Alex Kirilloff. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Ground ball to the right side. Barger over to second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Twins nothing. Top of inning number 7, and here's the catcher, Will Smith. Topa back to work. Topa, in his 6th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. And a pitch. That's way outside, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Line drive. Fair ball. Taylor races for second. The throw in. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One down. Now at the plate, Addison Barger. And a foul ball. Man at second. Pitch
1 ball,
misses,
2
and the
strikes.
count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that
Now
slider. Good
13.
2-strike pitch right there.
Ray.
At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Here's the third baseman, Trey Sweeney. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And
1 ball, 1
1.
strike.
Man on second, 2 down. That one hit the knees for a strike. The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Taylor at second with 2 down. And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2 outs. Bounce to the left side. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Twins nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Drew Smith. He last pitched 2 days ago. Three, four,
Leading
five
off
due
for
up
the
for the home
Twins.
team. Here's
The
Royce
third
Lewis.
baseman.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the pitch. And a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Presley appears to be getting loose. That
Ball, that's
misses. And 1-1. And
3
that's in the
balls,
dirt.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Muncy
Oh, that
up for
pitch
the
is out.
3rd time here. Watches that one miss. That's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
That's a ball that a
catcher,
lot of times you'll see the
Ryan.
shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. Jeffers hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. First offering misses badly for ball one. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1.
Strike.
The pitch.
Ball inside.
Just missed.
2 strikes.
And it's
Nope,
ball
that's
4.
down,
He
ball
missed
4.
down low.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Now the left fielder, Matt Wallner. Bounced up the middle. Dive, and he's got it. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Byron Buxton. Swinging a foul straight back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Up and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball that goes there.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the right-hander deals. And another ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the second game of the series. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Griffin Jax.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Josh Lowe steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. And a foul ball. Now a slow roller to second. Arroyo in plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy.
So up next, Tommy Edman. First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Robert Stevenson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. One down, base is empty. Way high there. 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he pumps it a strike. Here's a high chopper. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit. He's already homered here in this one. On a line out towards center. Buxton makes the catch, inning over. So they go quietly there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Twins nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Presley.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
And here comes Carlos Correa.
For the Twins, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
The pitch. And that one hit to first. He handles it himself. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting,
really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Arroyo.
And next for Minnesota, Christian Arroyo. Presley, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a slurve, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Righty delivers. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. The Twins with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. Edman sizing this one up, hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 21.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup.
Hayes.
And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Austin Hayes. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Twins nothing. Back in Minnesota, now Shohei Ohtani. And here it comes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Giovanni Moran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Kicks and fires. Got him swinging.
The batter.
Here's the left fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia.
There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, 0-2 now.
One
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slur.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
On the ground to the left. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The batter, number 3.
Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Taylor.
First pitch just misses. Two outs. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
On the ground to third. They take the force out, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Twins nothing. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff.
Alex Kirilloff.
The right-hander back to work. That's
Count
inside.
1-0.
That one to first, sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Not
0-1,
even
no
close there. And it's 1-0.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Kirilloff aboard here at first with nobody out. Just missed. That one fouled off. The kick, the 3-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting, the designated
Here's Max
hitter,
Muncy. That funky
Max
Muncy.
Muncy.
And that's in there at the knees. Man at first, one away. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Jeffers in the box with 2 gone.
0-1.
And takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The Twins down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Twins, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 38,649. A reminder that extra light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.